Hello, YouTube. And Twitch as well. Today I'm streaming on both. So I set up Restream.io. Seems to be working. See if the chat works or not. Hello, Dark Knight. Tectonica may be up my alley. I never heard of it. Google is saying it's a software engineering training. Something or other. Anyhow, let's load up Factorio. Looks like YouTube chat is not being sent properly to Restream. I don't know why that's not working. But I can still read YouTube chat on the YouTube webpage, so not a big deal. Alright, so let's get into some Factorio. So we left off last time with this overflow recycling system. But I think I need to rebuild this. Because it's not very efficient and I'm wasting a lot of space. So I'm just going to start over. But I do have an idea for what to do. Now my inventory is all full of random stuff. Let's get rid of this. Nope. Well. Just gonna turn off my personal robot port for now. Until all these items are cleared out. So, the first thing we gotta build is a calculation machine which is gonna tell us how many items we have. So the red signal network will tell us how many items are on our logistics network. Like so. And we want to only output the correct quality. Okay, so first we need to calculate how many stacks of items we have. So this selector combinator is going to output the stack sizes of all the items. Oops, there goes our power. So we can divide each item by the corresponding stack size. And that'll give us how many stacks we have. Yeah, that looks good. But we need to filter out anything that's not that has a rarity. So we can do a quality filter for that. And we only want normal. So this will output how many normal stack items we have. And then finally, we take a constant, say 48 stacks, and then subtract. Alright, no, other way around. So if we want to have 48 stacks of everything, we just subtract 48. And that'll output what we need. Now, last time we had robots bring everything, but I think instead of using robots, it's probably better to just use inserters and belts. Because we can just dump everything onto a belt like this. But we just need to have these filtered. There, so now the inserters will only pick up items that are in excess. So now we can just add recyclers, I guess. And now we just need to filter out all of the items that have rarity. Is this stream buffering? YouTube is telling me there's not enough frames. But I think that's on Restreams and guys, in OBS it says it's doing fine. I just ran out of belts. Oops. Okay. Nice, we got some belts, finally. I should probably stockpile more belts. So I've been reading some Lord of the Rings. I'm on just finished chapter 2 of the book where Frodo is just about to leave with Sam for the Mountain of Doom. So far, I really like the book. It's the world building in Tolkien books is pretty insane, or pretty intricate. It's got a good way of fleshing out the world with its own history and internally consistent logic and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to see how the book progresses. It's my first time reading Tolkien. And I've read the books. Sorry, I saw the movies a long time ago. But I never saw them in theaters or anything. I only saw them as reruns on TV. Just not really the same. Because you don't get to see it in like a long unbroken chain, if that makes sense. Plus the books themselves are going to be pretty different from the movies, I'm assuming. These assemblers are kind of slow. Not gonna lie. I think I gotta add way more recyclers. There's no space, which is kind of annoying. Turn that back on. Okay. How's this? Looks like we're just recycling ice and stone and concrete. Uh-oh. Did the Twitch stream die? It looks like it might be back up again. Okay, I think whenever I load the Twitch stream, it's like saturates my internet connection completely. Because my internet is excruciatingly slow sometimes. Okay, it looks like this is enough recyclers to handle our throughput, possibly. Why aren't you moving? Somehow these trains are stuck. It might be a little bit weird because we don't have any depots really. Okay, what if we just tell them to go here? That ought to get him working, hopefully. Oh, what? Oops, I forgot to set weight conditions. And I guess I just delete this interrupt. That'll work for now, I guess. Alright, so we're starting to collect some uncommons. And there should probably be a provider chest, so it doesn't fill up. Alright, well now we got a supply of stuff, and we also have a way to deal with overflow. So I guess the next step is to build something. Build something to use all these items and resources. We could try making holmium plates. First off, let me expand this power network. What is preventing me from building here? Oh, is this water or oil? That's annoying. But where can we put down more stuff, I wonder? I want to like expand a little bit further. Maybe to like up here. This should be enough space. I hope. Alright, so I want to leave space down here for more scrap recycling later. So we should build our stuff a little bit further away. Oh, whoops. These need to go here. Otherwise they're not in range. Alright, so to make holmium we need a holmium solution, which is made in chemical plants. And that needs stone, holmium, and water. How much water? Only 1 per second. I should probably go back and pick up more items from our mall. Maybe I should also build a new mall on our new island, so I don't have to drive all the way back and forth every time. Looks like our mining drills are not fast enough to supply our outposts, or supply our base with scrap. I could try to squeeze in some more mining drills. Or I could put speed modules in them. That's the easiest way to go about it. And I don't have any speed modules in the base, so I'm gonna have to walk up there real quick. There we go. Although now it's now we're limited by belts. So we need more belt throughput. We might be able to fit 2 more belts through here somehow. If I'm lucky. I guess this one has to go all the way around. There we go. That's kind of ugly, but it'll work. Oh, I think adding those speed modules might have increased our power consumption by a little bit. Oh wow. Look at that increase. It went from less than half a megawatt to 3 megawatts of power consumption. So I guess we have to add more accumulators to deal with this extra consumption. Alright. Just fill in every single spot we can. There we go. Hopefully that'll even out our power enough. Alright, looks like we got 4 full belts. It's so hard to tell if the belts are full or not. Looks like there's a couple of gaps. But that doesn't really matter too much. And I forgot to bring my car. Oh, and I also need to pick up these chemical plants and stuff that I need. That's why I came here to begin with. Did I not make an assembler for chemical plants yet? Let's fix that. Also gotta fix this backup situation. Looks like we have way too much holmium. Once we get our big island set up, I'm just gonna delete everything here, I think. Because these chests are gonna just continually fill up over time. Why are we missing storage chests? Let's just put down a few more assemblers for random stuff. Steel chests. And we should make at least a couple of these logistics chests. Oops. Very nice, we can fit all the chests in here. We can also fit roboports. Crap, we also gotta make more inserters. Maybe we can fit inserters somewhere. Got a little bit of space over here we can use. Okay, we need fast inserters and normal inserters. And I guess we may as well just do long inserters as well. Hello, Einargs. How are you today? Oh yeah, my on-stream chat is not gonna be working because I forgot to update stream elements now that I'm using Restream. Well, I'll fix that next time. Pretty good. That's good to hear. We need more iron plates. Why do you output to storage chests instead of passive providers? Because when I deconstruct stuff, these are set to filter items. So when I deconstruct stuff, the construction bots will put the items back into their corresponding chests. So I don't end up producing a bunch of items that I don't need. At least I think that's how it works, but I haven't actually verified it. I guess for now we can get rid of holmium by just turning it into plates. We don't really need productivity. Yeah, they'll prioritize putting stuff in filtered chests. Yeah, really, Makes it so you don't end up with an extra stockpile of items that you didn't intend on making. Okay, I think we can go back to our other islands. Let me just grab some more of these chemical plants. We don't have refined concretes for some reason. Oh, we have concrete. Why is it not being made into refined concrete? Oh, whoops. Probably because I accidentally rotated this inserter. Okay, so now we should be able to get some more electromagnetic plants up and running. Alright, I gotta complain about the new Witcher game. So I've been following the Witcher 4 release trailer, or announcement trailer, since the Gaming Awards. And, like, where do I start? I really don't like the way they're going with the new game. So the protagonist of Witcher 4 is going to be Ciri, which we pretty much already knew, because they already told us that when they released Witcher 3, that The Witcher 3 would be the last game with Geralt as a protagonist. But it seems like they're completely changing they're completely changing Ciri's character. Because in the first 3 games, she's like a super powerful magic user. But now in the new game, they're gonna make her a witcher instead. Or like, technically she already became a witcher in Witcher 3, but she hadn't gone through what's called the Trial of Grasses, which is like where a normal human takes the Witcher potions, and they get mutated into like a superhuman with the superhuman strength. But it's only supposed to work on young children. And it's also only supposed to work on men. So I don't know how Ciri was able to go through the Trial of Grasses without dying. But like, even if you could technically say that she could pass the trial because she's just so powerful because of her magic abilities. But like, what's the point? She's already like the most powerful character in the setting, pretty much. Like, Ciri becoming a witcher just makes her in some ways less powerful, because technically witchers aren't supposed to be able to use magic anymore. But she was already way stronger than Geralt in the original games. So I don't know why they just couldn't just have her be a witcher in name only, but they just had to have her take the trial of grasses too. I don't know, I think it just kind of makes her a more boring character. Cause like in the lore, the Witchers they're not like respected individuals or something. They're seen as like monsters that are a necessary evil for dealing with all the other horrors that exist in that universe. But Ciri is like the daughter of, or the heir to the Nilfgaard Empire, which is the largest empire in the setting. And she's like the most powerful mage in the setting too. So I think it would be way more interesting to see her take on the role of like an adventure hero, or like an adventure princess or something. Like King Arthur or something from English mythology. But I guess they wanted her to be a witcher instead. Yeah, that would be cool. It only works on male children. Could easily be just a RD problem. Well, the thing is, the only one who knows how to make the potions for the Trial of Grasses is Vesemir, who is Geralt's mentor. And he specifically died without telling anyone how to make them, or how to make the potions, since he kind of viewed them as like an evil practice, due to the fact that he was forced to sacrifice children to make more witchers. So like, even if there was a way to modify the potions, there wouldn't be really anyone in the entire world who had the knowledge of how to do that. But it feels like to me that the developers just wanted to be able to say that Ciri is a full-blown witcher. Yeah, it's a pretty good reason to stop using the potions. Maybe we should game a witcher as a reason to not have her be a princess. Okay, so my prediction is gonna be that, like, they want to make her like a strong female character. So they're gonna have her like start out as a princess or something, and then she like gets tired of being in the royal court or whatever, and she like runs off and becomes a witcher or something, or she runs off and takes the Trial of Grasses. If I had to guess, that's probably the angle they're going for. But I want to see like Ciri go off on an adventure with like a bunch of new characters. Like, have it not be related to like monster slaying and stuff like that, like the other games are. Like, I want to see Ciri like travel through the kingdom and fix issues or like solve quests and stuff. Seems like she's in the original, in the books, she seems to be destined for greater things than to become a lowly witcher. Which is a real shame in my opinion. Like, I see a lot of people are upset about her character design. Which, I mean, she's not... I think the new character design is definitely a downgrade compared to her in Witcher 3. But the thing that offends me more is how they screwed up the lore. Or screwed with the lore and made her character less than it could have been. Seems really weird to have a powerful mage and heir to a kingdom as the protagonist of a game series about going around normal villages. Yeah. I mean, Geralt was always like the side character in Ciri's story. Even though the story is told from Geralt's perspective, but the arc of the whole in-universe lore is like centered around Ciri. I don't think I need this. But yeah, we'll see. See what the game is like when it comes out, I guess. So far, not too... I'm a little bit worried. It seems like CD Projekt Red is starting to lose its former glory. They made Cyberpunk at release was a disaster. If you remember. They even had to pull the game from the Sony store. Or Sony pulled the game from their online store because it just wouldn't run on PlayStation at launch. And now it's apparently better. Yeah, it got way better than launch. But like I remember the announcement trailers for Cyberpunk. And back then, the game looked way different from what we actually got. If you remember, they had like the city was like way more alive than what we got at launch. The number of pedestrians in the street was way higher than what it is now. I guess the graphics probably looked about the same. But they were advertising like you could create your own character and like create their backstory and whatever. Because Cyberpunk is based on a TTRPG, or a tabletop RPG. So I wanted to see a game where you could have like that level of character customization that you would get in a TTRPG. Obviously you can't get quite as much customization because of the technological limitations. But we ended up getting a way more linear and restricted product. Yeah, it's kind of impossible, but in the end we ended up with the main character V being like kind of a set in stone character. Like even if you choose different starting options for her backstory or his backstory. Yeah, unless someone cracks the ability to make large language models, which that's probably going to happen sometime in the future. But they could have at least made the story a little bit more branching. Like I feel like after they got Keanu Reeves on board, the story was always gonna just center around Keanu Reeves and like a very linear story. Might be impossible for LLMs. At least it is for current LLMs. But I don't know, the field of AI is gonna advance rapidly in the next couple of years, I'm guessing. Like, compare Cyberpunk to Baldur's Gate 3 or any other Larian Studio game. And like Larian Studio games are also based on TTRPGs, but they're also way more open-ended. Like I'd like to see that kind of level of open-ended gameplay in Cyberpunk. You're praying things are leveling off. Yeah, it's scary to think about how things will go in the next couple of years. What am I doing here? There's interesting research on feeding output parameters back into the input to avoid having to generate tokens for chain of thought. Yeah, there's a lot of those kind of optimizations. But I think the thing that is really limiting it right now is lack of long-term memory. Seems like it could lead to efficient and more complex thought. Yeah, I guess the two things that need to be improved are like logical reasoning and long-term memory. Like we need right now large language models, they're really good at making convincing text, but they're terrible at doing logical reasoning, like mathematics and stuff like that. which humans are also not very good at doing, but LLMs are even worse than humans right now. RAG, when an agent can make a query that retrieves information from a database or a document, is good. Yeah, that... Is that a thing people use often? I didn't know that had a name. They got depressingly good at Math Olympiad. I haven't been keeping up, I guess. Oh wow, one of these foundries can use up 80 holmium. So... we only need like one foundry. Yeah, it's a big thing. Damn, I thought I came up with an original idea. Okay, so my idea was to have like a smaller language model that can like analyze the current conversation and then have it like automatically look up stuff in a database and inject that information into a larger language model. That way the larger model doesn't have to use up a bunch of tokens to remember stuff. That's pretty much what they do. Alright, so we got 6 holmium plates per second. OpenAI has this tool designed to call define functions. Yep, I'm aware of that. I've been trying to use OpenAI to make Susie with information extracted from a conversation. Yeah. It works very, very good. But I want to make a speech assistant bot that I can have on stream and interact with. Kind of like Neuro, if you know who that is. Neuro-sama. So what do we need? What do we convert this holmium plates into? Yeah, you just hook that into something to search documents. Yeah, well, I think even without having the model call functions, you can have like another model that's just always running and just constantly feeding information into the bigger model. That way the model will like always know stuff that might be important to the conversation. Like it doesn't have to specifically try to remember something. Yeah, setting up the chatbot itself was super easy because OpenAI has an API for real-time chat conversations now. Like look up the real-time API on the OpenAI website. And if you use that, you won't even need to... It just does the speech synthesis and speech recognition automatically. Okay, we need to make supercapacitors. So we need superconductors. You're annoyed at hackathons now because it's all AI. Yeah, I can imagine. I'm gonna guess... what are they called? Crap. The one like where people make games in like a very short amount of time. Like in a week or something. I can't remember what those are called now. Like competitions where people make a new game from scratch. Game jams, yeah. I can imagine there's a lot of AI usage going on. Holy crap, my car is half dead. Whoa, I'm taking a lot of damage. Ow. I almost just died to lightning. Hello, Atomic Banana. Didn't realize it was you. The problem with hackathons is that all the entries are using AI for something. Because it's really easy to get something that kind of works with AI and very hard to make it actually work. Yeah, that's what I've noticed whenever I try to use AI. Like, it'll start out going okay. Especially if I'm doing simple things that a lot of people have already done before. But whenever I ask it to do something a little bit more complicated, that's especially when it's something that is like a little bit more on the bleeding edge, starts falling apart. The production products/service use AI, not the coding. What do you mean by that? I'm not too familiar with how hackathons work. Like the servers that people are trying to hack into are using AI? Okay, we need electromagnetic plants. And what is... why are we not getting any more... more of this? Oh, I guess we ran out of steel again. Oh, hackathons. I thought you meant, crap, what are they called? Like, you know those competitions where people try to hack into a server to get some kind of secret and win a prize? Yeah, hack things together. Okay, now I know. Now I know what you're talking about. So people use like AI in their gadgets or whatever. Yeah, I guess most people just slap together stuff and load up some AI on an Arduino or something. How do I unbarrel water? This is one annoying thing. The game doesn't let you put unbarrel recipes into parameterized blueprints. Like, everyone was doing stuff like this AI tool looks at recordings of your lectures and makes notes. Yeah, that's super lazy. Okay, I guess we can get rid of this. That'll free up some more space. We just need some sticks right now. And may as well make rails. The worst thing about AI is how it just lowers the quality of everything in general. Like, we're just gonna have to live with the internet being full of AI generated spam from now on. I mean, it was already pretty bad with automated spam bots, but it's probably gonna get way worse. It's interesting how some people are like super susceptible to AI generated stuff. Like, some people can just not tell the difference between AI stuff and real stuff. I think mostly it has to do with age. Like, old people are not conditioned to recognize AI stuff. Hank Green has a great video talking about discovering an AI bot on Blue Sky that exists only to disagree with people. That's funny. Chose to use only small forums wins. Yeah, I guess it's easier to moderate smaller forums. But I feel like since the rise of social media, small forums have started dying out drastically, unfortunately. The bot was pretending to be a person, and with a bunch more presumably there's a bunch more bots liking it. Yeah, no one cares about small forums, so, which is a shame. Forums used to be the backbone of the internet. So yeah, I need to barrel some water. Water barrels. Here we go. Doop, doop. Space pedals and sufficient velocity are what I frequent. Are those forums? Oh, okay. I think the only forums that I've been on a couple of times, or the only forums I've been on like semi-frequently were like RC radio-controlled aircraft forums, because for a long time that's where like all the RC aircraft's information was. I guess because a lot of older guys are into RC stuff. AI has been bleeding into real life. We've seen like 4 local businesses in person using very obvious AI logos. Huh. I guess it's cheaper than hiring a real graphics designer. We're probably gonna see a lot more of that in the future. I think if you see a business with an AI logo, that's probably a good sign that they are not going to provide you a quality service. Oh shit, we got 100 subs? Is it real? Holy shit, let's fucking go. We got 100 subs. Damn, now I gotta do another celebration stream. Let's see, what should we do to celebrate? So I've been thinking about the 100 sub celebration stream for a while, but it's probably not going to happen this year. Honestly, I didn't think I would be able to get to 100 this year. But somehow we made it. So thank you everyone for subscribing. But the celebration stream will probably be next year. Because there's gonna be a lot of other stuff happening as well next year. That I'll hopefully be able to announce soon. Celebration stream, biter themed rave. Maybe. Maybe we can do something similar. YouTube's buffering. Yeah, let's get some celebration music. Celebration music, no copyright. There's not really any good music here. Alright, never mind. Anyhow, let's get back to building our factory once again. Do we have any more of these electromagnetic plants? Alright, we have 4 electromagnetic plants. Let's head back. Okay, AI versus some clip art and stuff stolen from the internet. Yeah. But at least clip art is made by actual human beings. So even though it's kind of slop, it's still one level above AI generated. At least in my opinion. Alright, so we're gonna have to get some light oil. Shouldn't be too difficult. We just need to expand our power network. Let's do one more, maybe? You know what, I should probably also just start building my bot mall. You can start out easy by just putting down some of these assemblers to make like substations. And RoboPorts. Are construction bots paid? They're paid in, well, I don't know. We update their neural network whenever they do what we tell them to. Which is, I think that's technically its own reward. So we don't need to pay them. They have a union or provided video games as payment. Hey, don't give them any ideas. This is a strictly capitalist factory. What else do we need right now? I don't know, we'll just do that for now, I guess. It's very much not a capitalist factory. I guess can't really conduct capitalism with only one person. We don't have anyone to exchange goods and currency with. Oh yeah, let's build one for these electric poles. Lightning rods, I mean. And I should have... I guess this is fine. This substation is in the way. You could build a simulated economy for organizational purposes. Late Soviet computer scientist had some ideas about shadow value and such. Yeah, I guess... I mean, one way to think about it is that our logistics system is a kind of capitalist system, since it autonomously decides where to allocate resources. They were economists, not computer scientists. I mean, these days, economists and computer scientists are pretty much one and the same. For the most part, at least. Or at least the ones that are working on Wall Street. Alright, what else do we need? I think we can start building our superconductor factory, maybe? Okay, so we have these electromagnetic plants. These can make superconductors. Let's see, what happens if we just put a chest here? We have holmium, we need plastic, and we need copper. Oh no, we have plastic. How are we getting plastic? Okay, so we can get plastic by breaking down advanced circuits, I think. So let's create a circuit recycler thingy. For now, we'll just keep it simple. And we want to request advanced circuits. Yeah, low density structures also gives plastic. And it looks like we have way more low density structures. So I kind of want to have it so we can set up chests with more than just these items. Let me get rid of this logistics filter. So like I want to have a chest that we can put some plastic bars into. So I think what I'll do, this is not going to be very efficient, but I'm just going to have some inserters grab stuff and put them into provider chests. So if we get any overflow items, they'll go through these provider chests first before they get recycled, and that way like all of the intermediate items that get broken down by these recyclers can be upcycled for use elsewhere instead of just being continuously recycled into nothing. And I think I'm going to use low density structures for now instead of these advanced circuits. Okay. These bots are going to have to travel quite a long ways, but we can fix that by just adding more robots. And we also need to, whoops, we also need to manufacture more robots on this island. Low density are great for recycling, yep. Let's see, we need robot frames. Let's just make 2 robot frames, assemblers. Alright, and then we also need the electric engine units. Means we need 0.12 electric engines per second. And each of these provides enough to feed 2 of these. Ah crap, I also forgot we need to supply lubricant and all this other stuff. And then also engine units. Okay, so one of these can supply one of these. Looks like we probably also need pipes. Oh, I made this. I can make this a little bit more compact. Let's also make some pipes. Whoops, we are not making those long poles, so we also need to make those. And we also don't have any assembly machines, except the ones that we have in our inventory. I should go to sleep. Alright, Einargs. Have a good rest. Thank you for stopping by. Alright, where did my car go? Okay, it's all the way up here. Been great? Yeah, it's been great talking to you. Alright, so we gotta go pick up more assembly machines. And more accumulators. Okay, I think that's the main things we need right now. What is going on up here? Oh, whoops. I forgot to put in a substation. Accumulators and assembly machines. I don't think we're making any assembly machines. So I guess we gotta go pick them up from Vulcanus. Let's just grab another 50 assembly machines. And we also need more quality modules. What else do we need? I think that's good for now. Yeah, we don't really need anything else. I guess we could bring some more rail supports. And these filters, again, I gotta set those. Hopefully they add the option to not have filters on space platform requests in the next update. Why is everything deadlocked again? Looks like we have way too many batteries. Let's just send these to be recycled, I guess. Okay. Is there anything else we need here? We can get another electromagnetic plant. And we're still don't have that much concrete. Oh, because this... Crap. All of these things are being recycled. Let's see, how many items can we fit in here? 48 times 200. How much does red circuit stack to? 200. And blue circuits only stack to 100, so they should be 4,000. Alright, hopefully now we won't automatically recycle all of our circuits. How do we get rid of all this excess holmium? I guess we just recycle it. But also bring a lot of green circuits since it takes a while to get a stockpile. That's a... Oh no, we already have a stockpile. Because I set up this assembler to make them. It's not a super efficient way to do it, but ooh, what is that going on here? Why did everything just die? Uh-oh, it looks like we might have run out of calcite, which means we're not able to make any power. That's a pretty big issue, not gonna lie. Because that means we can't get any more supplies from Vulcanus. So it looks like we're kind of screwed. We're gonna have to build everything locally from now on. Because I also can't go back there to fix it, because I don't have any rocket silos yet. Although it wouldn't be too difficult to build a rocket silo. We need, if we can just automate speed modules, I think we'll be okay. Because that's the thing that just takes the longest. And then we can just craft manually for a while. God, this speed modules just take so long to craft. Okay. With 4 speed modules, this assemblers can make 0.8 modules per second. That's assuming we get enough circuits. Alright, whatever. So what else do we need to make over here? We gotta do light oil cracking. And I guess we'll just make do with the bots that we already have for now. We can just use assembly machine 2. Having a similar issue right now, ran out of tungsten. Meaning you can't send it to Novus for artillery, and the biters are out of control. Oh no, that's a pretty bad situation to be in. I haven't looked back at Novice in like several hours. But luckily... Oh. Uh-oh. I think Novice is also out of power. What the hell happened to our nuclear reactor? Well, I guess, not that we were really relying on Navis for anything. But we'll have to go and fix the reactor once we're done on Fulgora. Hopefully my turrets can deal with the biters. I overbuilt my novice defenses by quite a bit using flamethrowers and turrets. So they should be able to handle all the biters without using any electricity for quite a while. At least until their ammo runs out. Okay, let's set up oil cracking. Let's see, can I use a deconstruction planner that only targets ruins? They should really add a easier way to do this. I want to select all of these, but I can only do it one at a time. Oops. I think this is worth it. Right, now we just deconstruct all these annoying ruins. And watch as our inventory gets flooded. Why do I have so many rails? I don't think I need that many. Okay. I'm just gonna turn off my personal roboport, so I don't end up with a bunch of trash. Okay, so this will produce heavy oil. Pretty much infinite heavy oil. And we can just crack that straight into light oil. So these electromagnetic plants, they need 2 light oil per second. And just one of these produces 15 per second. So that shouldn't be an issue. I also need one of these ice melting plants. Here we go. It's so convenient to have bots. And we'll just run a pipeline and run it along here. Like this. Oh, sweet. Now we're making some superconductors. Just add some modules. So yeah, I'm gonna move this over one. Alright, so what are we gonna build next? God, these bots are so annoying. I think the other thing we need is what did I just delete? I think I deleted one of my logistics. Was it this one? No. Well, I guess that's gone forever now. Why is this not working? Oh, because I forgot to output the superconductors. Okay, so now we can build electrolytes, which uses heavy oil, holmium, and stone. Just build that over here. And then we can connect holmium. Just gonna move this over one square. Okay, and then we also need to siphon off some of this heavy oil. These pipes should probably be down here so they don't take up space. And I'm just gonna move this other pipe down here as well. So this area in here will just be our routing area for pipes. Uh-oh, I got my first Twitch message. And it's a freaking bot that's advertising garbage. How do I ban people from Twitch chat? I can block them. Or report. Alright, well, I reported them. I don't know how to block people on Twitch. /ban maybe? Click username. I tried clicking username. Let's try /ban. Okay, that works. Alright. Twitch is pretty dead, to be honest. But that's fine. I'm just trying to multi-streaming. If I get like one extra viewer, then I guess it's worth it. My main platform is gonna be YouTube, regardless, I think. So I can connect these inserters to this red circuit network and then tell them to set filters and then blacklist those items. So now it should only pick up items that we need. And we'll get rid of all the excess items. Alright, let's get back to what we were doing before, which was trying to make electrolyte. Now I just need to insert some stone. And once that's here, there we go. Congrats on 100 subs. Thank you, Chica. I'm honestly kind of shocked that I made it to 100 subs by the end of the year. Also, how are you doing, Chica? Yeah, I'm glad I was able to as well. The celebration stream is gonna be next year, however. But I have some ideas on what to do. Doing okay. I had a scuffed stream, but it ended on a good note. Yeah, look forward to it. Hoping to... So there's gonna be a lot of stuff happening next year, which I'm hoping to announce soon, maybe? Probably sometime after Christmas. Or maybe before Christmas, whatever. So I'm really looking forward to that. There's gonna be hopefully some changes around here for the better. Okay, let me just replace these. The requester chests. And then I can just hook these up to requests, whatever items we need. There, now we'll just request... Oh, why are these in here? Oops, looks like I may have recycled a couple of superconductors. Whatever. Always good to hear. Like your motto, by the way. Lots of ambient movements. Yeah. I added there's like a breathing parameter in Live 2D that just moves back and forth. And you're supposed to use it for like breathing movements. Which I did, but I also made like the little slime balls that are floating move around. Which I think looks pretty good. What were you streaming that was so scuffed? I got good slimes. Also, I got this little guy. He's not visible very often, but it's down here by my feet. And I can squish him with my foot. Yeah, Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. Oh, half the planes are bugged very badly. You had a 737 MAX 8 nearly slam into the runway during the attempted auto land. Oh no. Isn't the 737 the aircraft that had like the autopilot issue where it would just sometimes plummet into the ground? Or was that the 747? I don't remember. Feeling when I will never be that slime to get squished. Don't worry, I can step on you if you would like. I had an issue with the MCAS which shoved the nose down. It's fixed now, so it's just bad at coding in Microsoft. I mean, you say it's bad coding, but maybe they just maybe they're just modeling in the outdated version. Don't get too excited now. I am just constantly running out of power right now. So I'm gonna have to build some more accumulators. Should make 2 stacks of these. And I guess I'll have to use tier 2 assembly machines. There, that's good enough for now. And I can just place down a ton of these. And hopefully that'll expand over time. There we go. It's neat to watch the variety of systems I made work together. Yeah, that's the best part of Factorio, is when you can just build stuff that works together. Although sometimes it does not. Like, sometimes your trains will get stuck. Like once you get past a certain point in Factorio, you're not just automating your production, you're also automating your building. And like you're automating your automation. It's quite trippy. Looks like we're building up a pretty big stockpile of uncommon items. Which is nice. But let's get back to our original goal here. need to make super capacitors. And I think we have everything we need right now. So let's just put this electrolyte into a tank. And then I guess over here, oops, I should probably go up here so my bots can build things. So up here we can make super capacitors. Just need to make a pipe. And then I'll request all these items. And then we can output. There we go. Now we made super capacitors. What can we make with these newly acquired supercapacitors? We can make the electromagnetic research. It's very nice. Rail support foundations. Scrap recycling. Ooh, Tesla weapons. Those sound cool. We can also build these upgraded lightning collectors. Oh, we can also build mech armor. We definitely want to get that. But before we make any of the science packs, we are going to have to build rockets so we can get back into space. So the first thing we need for rockets is just rocket silos. Rocket silo. So I think we have everything that we need actually. We're already making electric engines and pipes. Let's set up some more assembly plants. I want to make these assembly machines automatically. Okay, now we just need these speed modules again. we go. And I don't think we're getting enough electric circuits right now. So we should just put down some assemblers to make electric circuits. And we'll just make 10 stacks here, and then another 10 stacks. Oh yeah, I forgot we also need lubricants. Where did these logistics bots come from? Oh well, guess we just add them to the network. So it looks like the Restream chat works for Twitch, but it doesn't work for YouTube for some reason. And it's just telling me there's an internal error. I don't know what kind of error that means. Try to figure that out for next time, I guess. Yeah, bummer. We don't need a tank of lubricant. That's a little bit excessive. What we need is a barreler to barrel of lubricants. And we're also going to need to assemble some barrels. Okay, there we go. Now our electric engines should start being produced eventually. Oh nice, looks like we were making some of these assembly machines, finally. I don't have to use these crappy tier 2 assembly machines. And we're still running out of power. How do we minimize power draw? Right now it's mostly the roboports and the electromagnetic plants that use up a lot of power. If I remove one of these productivity modules. Okay, that definitely helps a lot. Now each of these plants only uses up 800 kilowatts. We don't get quite as much productivity, but these electromagnetic plants have a base of 50% productivity. Yeah, there's so much going on right now. And this is just the beginning. So while we wait for our rocket silo, gonna have to make other stuff we need to build the rocket. Which at Fulgora we get pretty much free low density structures and free processing units. And we also get free solid fuel. So the only thing we gotta do is turn this solid fuel into rocket fuel. Why do we have so little solid fuel stockpiled? Let me check my logistics network. We have 321 uncommon rocket fuel, or solid fuel. Oh, we have 2.4 thousand solid fuel. I guess I just got stored in these chests for some reason. Even though I thought the bots would prefer putting stuff into the filtered chests. But whatever, doesn't matter too much, I guess. So let's quickly make some rocket fuel. Okay, so all we need to do here is like set up a belt, I think. Just a crappy yellow belt will be enough. And then we duplicate these a couple times. And then connect up the oil. There, that should run for just fine. Now we add some inserters and requester chests. Like that. And now we just gotta output the rocket fuel somewhere. So I'll just use long inserters for that task. Okay, so we got solid. We got rocket fuel. We have low density structures, and we have processing units. And that's all we need to build our rocket. Once we get this rocket silo. Let's try to speed this up a little bit. Now we're making some engines. Still gonna take quite a while before we can get a rocket silo though. But I guess while we wait we can work on electromagnetic science. Okay, I think I'm gonna set up a separate production station for the science itself. Because this was just kind of a test run. Gotta get going, but too bad, but it's been fun to watch. Have a good night. Yeah, you too, Chico. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good rest. Oh my goodness. What's going on here? These trains are mega stuck. Alright, I guess I gotta go back and fix that. Okay, why aren't you working here? What the heck? Why is this signal red? Huh. Okay, there looks like there's some weird bug happening, possibly. Right. Now you can start moving again. We need more of these electromagnetic plants. Sweet, looks like we have 20 of them. That's plenty of electromagnetic plants. Oh, I'm stuck. It's slower to drive over the oil, but at least I won't get stuck on anything. Finally looks like we have enough power. At least for now. Okay, so let's start designing this science pack production. So each of these requires 0.2 supercapacitors. Which is pretty much what a single electromagnetic plant can make. So we can just have this feed directly into the other. And we can slow this down a little bit with productivity modules. There we go. And we also need accumulators. Alright then. Now, do we make the accumulators in another electrochemical plant? Or do we use an assembly machine? Oh, assembly machines are quite a lot slower. So let's go with the electrochemical plant instead. And we can just have that direct inserting again. I think instead of using so many productivity modules, I'm just going to use a speed module. Oh, and we can't use productivity here. So I guess this one will be overproducing a little bit, but it's not a big deal. And then the only other thing we need is holmium solution. And actually we should probably use productivity modules in this one. There. Now that's balanced. This is gonna use up an absolutely shit ton of power. But whatever. For now, I think we only need one of these plants. I'm just gonna put this right up in the corner here. Then later we can just tile them like this. That'll be really space efficient. Alright, so connect up the electrolyte. And then connect up the holmium solution. There. Okay, that should be everything. Oh yeah, I forgot. We need to make superconductors too. Now, one of these electromagnetic plants can feed at least a couple of supercapacitor plants. So I think it's better to just belt or just request these items. With logistics networks. There we go. This one doesn't need that. All right. This should just work now. Everything's being fulfilled. Oh, except iron plates. It looks like we don't have enough iron plates. So how can we get more iron plates? We're getting some iron plates from recycling gears, but it's not really enough. Should delete these so that everything gets filtered. Crap, that doesn't work, actually. Let's just turn off those filters. Yeah, and then I'll add a second arm here. And then this one should be filtered. Okay, there we go. So this should hopefully prevent any wasted iron. Okay, maybe now we're getting some iron, hopefully. We have iron plates on the network. -5. How is it possible to have negative iron? Maybe it's subtracting requested items somehow. I think all of our iron is being used up somewhere. Items in transit. That might be it. If only these stack inserters weren't so slow. Guess I'll just have to add some more. There we go. That should clear enough items. Low density structures. I don't want to use up all of my low density structures yet because we need them for the rocket. Where is all of my iron even going? We have 1.3k uncommon iron plates, but we have no common iron plates. We have 134 iron ore we could smelt. Is there anything else I can recycle? Everything's already being auto-recycled. I don't know what to do except wait. Or I guess I could build another one of these recyclers. So each of these can handle a single red belt of scrap. If you have any uncommon batteries, you can craft uncommon accumulators. That is a good point. And I can just set up... I should be able to just use this blueprint and set it to make uncommon accumulators. And then it'll just auto-request uncommon ingredients. I think the only thing we're missing is uncommon batteries, though, unfortunately. Unless we can craft uncommon batteries, maybe. But we need sulfuric acid. Huh, why did that not work? Oh, right, because this needs to be a chemical plant. Sulfuric acid is kind of hard to get on Fulgora. We would need to crack petroleum, I think. And then turn the petroleum into sulfur. And I think you can make sulfur into sulfuric acid. Something like this. Just to make sulfuric acid. I'm also gonna set up another assembler here for to make chemical plants. We're still low on iron. Somehow. Oh yeah, I forgot I was gonna set this up. Okay, I think I can go and grab some iron from our other base. I also need more of these recyclers. Okay. Okay, I think I know what logistics group I deleted earlier. It's the one with all the logistics supplies in it. Okay, I'm gonna save this now. Just add all of these different parts and stuff. What else could we need? Storage tanks, I guess. And I should also grab accumulators and solar panels. There we go. I was also gonna grab some more iron if we have any. Nope, looks like every piece of iron is already being used up. Seems to me like you don't get nearly enough iron on this planet, at least starting out. Yeah, I also need recyclers. Plenty of recyclers should be enough. Alright, so that's double our scrap throughput. There's probably a more efficient way to do this than relying on bots. But I'm too tired to figure out what it is. Just remembered, when you recycle concrete you get iron ore. Yeah, we have a little tiny bit of iron ore. But it's like only 140. So it's like not even worth smelting at this moment. Once we get more production, maybe we'll set up a foundry to smelt it. Oh, there goes the power again. I'm just gonna set up some ice melters. Let's move this a little bit. There we go. That should improve our water capacity. So maybe we can use a little bit of this water to produce power. If we just grab some boilers. Boilers seem kind of low tech right now. feel like we should be using nuclear or something. There's no uranium on this planet, so... Right, so we'll just set up a quick little boiler section here. I'm not expecting it to provide all of my power, but hopefully it'll at least help out. And we can burn off some of this excess solid fuel that we probably have lying around. Oh, what is going on? Oh, I guess we don't need power right now. Because of the thunderstorm. Still haven't produced a single science pack. Alright, whatever. Let's just keep working on sulfuric acid for now. Just gotta hook up this water. Somehow. Just move this out of the way. Okay. Now I just gotta request some iron plates. Alright, and that's sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid. Now I just gotta barrel this. Which means I can use this recipe again. Sulfuric acid barrel. And then we'll just unbarrel that over here. This is kind of annoying because we have to put it offset. Which is gonna break up my patterns. Okay, now technically we should be able to make these uncommon accumulators now from uncommon batteries. Alright, looks good. Finally putting some of those rarity items to use. What is the issue here? Oh, I think we ran out of cliff explosives. Crap. We can't make any more of those, can we? No, that's a Vulcanist thing. So we're gonna have to make do without any more cliff explosives. Hey, we finally got electromagnetic science. Just in time, too. Because it's getting very late here. Well, we got science. And we also have a rocket silo. Fantastic. Which means... actually, we should just be able to go to space right now. We already got everything that we need. We got rocket fuel. Anyhow, I think I'm going to end it here. Start out next episode by going into space and fixing up all the other all of our other planets that have run out of power. So, thank you everyone for watching and sticking around to the end of the stream. See, I put up 2 waiting rooms for next week. Hold up just a minute. Next week on the 20th and the 23rd EST at midnight. So that's gonna... I'll be doing 2 different hand cam streams. One of them's gonna be learning music theory, and then the other one's gonna be the Christmas special, where I'll be building some Legos. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell if you're interested. And let's see. Is there anyone we can raid? Nope, looks like I'm the only one that's online right now. So, I'll just be ending stream normally. Thank you all for stopping by. Let me just pull up chat again, see if there's any last words. Legos and music. Yep. Good night, Atomic Banana. And Otsu hat.